And there we go. A very good evening. It is around 8 p.m. over here. Let me check it real fast. It's the 31st of January. It's 10 past 8. We are an hour late because yeah, I needed to eat food first. In a surprising twist of fate, a body needs food to survive. Who knew? I didn't. So I had some food real fast. Also, I have a very spicy body today, so we will see how long it takes. Yeah, 67% of the way there, gentlemen. Today is going to be a lot of like setting up dominoes so that we can topple them later on. So you will kind of have to acknowledge that odds are there won't be a whole lot of stuff be done today, at least in regards to achievements. Also, so last time around we installed Yes Man, and boy howdy, I absolutely hate that I have to use this voice and smell whenever I'm talking about Yes Man. Wow. That was some serious sarcasm coming out. And we finished upon the start, so today is going to be just us walking around the Mojave with apparently an unknown. Not sure where that one came from. And we are going to, like I said, topple or set up some dominoes. Also, I'm gonna go out and up the sound a bit. There we go. Hope everyone is having a lovely Monday evening. Or afternoon. Or morning. Let me see. Let's go ahead and do some general side questing. First place I want to go is actually right here in Freeside. Oh. Come on. That's a bonk. The stream immediately starts with a bonk. Sure. Also, we have Maria. Also, one of. How far actually are we in one of the achievements? Let me check fast. Notes, stats, general. We are over halfway done. Hooray! We are over halfway with 10,000 health from food. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and take a farm with me once we actually enter Old World Blues. So yeah, also hi Kersha, I didn't acknowledge you before. That works.
You want someone dead? Really dead? Stop by the Silver Rush.
Why, thank you. Well, let's go and have a chat with the Silver Rush.
I'm afraid I'm gonna have to search.
Sure. Bye.
There.
Also, we need to get some mods installed.
Keep moving.
Ooh. Oh my. Hello, Mrs. Von Groff.
Welcome to the Silver Rush, where only top-of-the-line energy weapons can be found. What can I do for you?
Well, I would very much like to answer some questions. Or like to ask some questions. Means you want to get bunked? Oh, that's right. German, you've obviously never seen Old World Blues before. Like, getting bonked is going to be the main attraction of that DLC. Mostly. So, it's basically going to be a sort of like preparing for the bonking.
There are chief competitors in this region and many others. That makes them our enemies. While I respect their business acumen, I'm obligated
the same actually with Lonesome Road.
After all.
I was wondering if you had any work available.
It just so happens a position opened up recently. We currently need
Sorry, better fix it.
suit.
Yeah, I would very much like to see what you have for sale. Baseball maple bat. Maple body. I mean, hey, if it works, it works. Yeah. Because we do need to get a bunch of mods installed. Plasma pistol recycler. Ooh. The Von Gros are going to be really interesting.
Holy hell, that's a lot of energy weapons. Guess we dropped the ball on that one.
The fuck are you talking about, Veronica?
You can't help but notice that the Brotherhood barely exists to these people out here. We're like an urban myth, no real presence on the outside. We just don't adapt like we should. Used to be that all you needed to get your way was a suit of power armor and a laser rifle.
This is
Now,
actually a reference to Fallout 1.
People are armed and organized. They're not afraid. But we still stick to our old approach because it's all we know.
Let me see, the Brotherhood is living in the past. Eventually, they'll have to change.
I think you're right. We're getting desperate. Hardly enough people to sustain ourselves as a chapter. They'll see the light, sooner or later. But I get the feeling if I don't take matters into my own hands, the change won't come in time to make a difference.
Alright, so let me ask you some questions. Tell me about the Brotherhood, actually.
It pays like ass, but it's hard to get other work with my skill set. What do you want to know?
What's their purpose?
Good question. These days, it's hard to say. Once upon a time, it was about technology, controlling it so it couldn't destroy us again. Energy weapons and power armor are usually tops on our list, although I appreciate anything that's vintage. But that all seems so limited now. We haven't grown or adapted, and now we're stuck in a hole, not carrying out our mission.
How did you get to be a member?
More sexual favors than I can even count. I am still tired from it.
Oh my.
No, actually, you're born into it. My parents, their parents, so on. When you're young, you can choose to leave, but it's home, so most people don't. We don't take on new members, really. You can do the math on our long-term prospects based on that point. I keep hoping we'll change that.
There's actually a really interesting dichotomy between Fallout 1 and the Brotherhood of Steel, and I'll come back to that in a bit.
I'm a procurement specialist. Like I said, it's basically grocery shopping, except sometimes the groceries are scavenged parts and arcane technology. The elder who brought us to the Mojave, Father Elijah, usually had me looking for these old memory units, but he'd never tell me what they were for. Nowadays, I'm usually sent to do business with traders at places like the 188, but sometimes I think it's just to keep me out of everyone's hair.
It's also, like, really interesting. It's actually kind of fitting that the Children of the Cathedral team is playing right now. Because, for those of you who don't know, in Fallout 1, one of the ways to beat the Master is by explaining to him that super mutants are sterile. Therefore, there is a limited amount of super mutants that can be created at any given time. And there is a point where no more mutants can be created. And the Brotherhood of Steel is going through a similar-ish process where, simply due to inbreeding and the fact that no one gets admitted from the outside, they are facing the same problem that the Master was facing in Fallout 1. And the fact that it is kind of ironic, in a sense, that it was the Brotherhood that helped you beat the Master in Fallout 1. You know, one doomed organization defeating another, in a sense.
I know sometimes I sound like I don't. I know. But there's something that still rings true to me about our code. There's an honor to it. We're protecting people. Even if it's from themselves. It's a good cause. We just lose sight of the big picture sometimes. Treat all our practices with the same sacredness.
I mean, precisely, Kershaw. What's the Codex?
Ah, the Codex. If it's in there, we have to abide it. If it's not not important. It documents our history, too. Part of what scribes like me do is update it. I wonder... Nah, they'd probably catch it if I rewrote the Founder's axioms.
Oh, you silly, silly girl. Does the Brotherhood protect people from raiders or other threats?
No. We only protect people from themselves, and only in the sense that we don't let them have the really good pre-war toys. And sometimes it's more like we protect ourselves from them and hope to outlive them and become humanity's sole heirs. We've had people go rogue, though, and start helping people. One chapter had a small civil war over it. We take our isolationism seriously.
The chapter that Veronica is talking about here is the Brotherhood of Steel in Fallout 3, who had the Brotherhood, as we know it now, but also the Remnants, who split off in order to go back to the traditional ways of the Brotherhood of Steel, even if it is never acknowledged as such in Fallout 3 or New Vegas.
He was our elder when we came east. A wizard with technology, really. His mind just worked that way, naturally. I learned a lot from him. But he started having disagreements with the other elders. The Brotherhood's interest is in old technology. He wanted to explore developing new tech. And there were other ways he wanted to push, other weapons, ones with ethics questions attached. Rather than deal with him, they sent him east.
Why is the Brotherhood interested in Nevada?
It was a dam, really. We'd heard rumors it was working. Figured we could claim it, put it to use. And It may also have been partly that our elder at the time had worn out his welcome. Didn't end up mattering. We got sidetracked at Helios 1, and the NCR took the dam in the meantime. We're still after it, though. In theory.
How do you feel about the other members, though?
I called them family before. That's not far off. Both the good and the bad. It's like a big, unending family reunion in that bunker. There's people you love, people you'll never speak to again, and it's always awkward when you run into someone you used to date.
Alright. Let me see. Who was this Father Elijah to you?
I would say he was my tutor, but that doesn't cover it. After my parents passed, he looked after me. The whole brotherhood brought me up, really, but he made sure of it. I never had a grandfather, not that I knew anyway. But Elijah was in some ways what I'd imagine a grandfather to be.
Did you follow him from California in that case?
It was by his request, actually. He cleared it with the other elders. Somehow. They sent him to look into the dam. There was a time when I'd have begged to follow. Watch him at work.
What changed?
He did. For years, he fought with the council. Taught me to question our direction. Meanwhile, he'd become more out of touch than all of them.
Yeah, that sounds like the Elijah we know.
He demanded we stop at Helios 1 to examine it. While we were there, we received word that the NCR had taken the dam. He was furious. Called it children playing with a bomb. But he was mad because we'd lost its power. What we'd use it for. He didn't even care.
Oh, is there a difference from how any other elder would have reacted?
They're cautious. When they discover something, they respect it, learn its limits, consider how to preserve it. Used to drive Father Elijah crazy. He liked to learn limits too, but only so he could push them. That's not to excuse the other elders, though. They all covet technology for its own sake. Some are just more fanatical than others.
Ever tried to talk sense into him?
Yeah, I did. I couldn't help him. He just didn't listen. And the idea that people talk back to him... If he could have made the Brotherhood act like machines, ordering them around with the push of a button, he would have.
He really, really found his love in the Sierra Madre, didn't he? What did you learn from him?
Elijah could look at an old device and immediately understand what made it work. And he could see its potential, where it fit with other technology. It's not something he could teach, but he tried with me. Some of it stuck. But that's what he taught me. You ask what I learned from him.
Oh, is that different? What did you learn from him?
I learned what I don't want to become.
That's a very fair point.
And there was just him and his vision. Nothing and no one else.
Were you close?
Yeah. I miss him.
Where is he now?
I don't know. Last time anyone saw him was in the battle at Helios 1. I wasn't there. He gave orders to hold the plant until it could be reactivated. But he ran out of time. The NCR overran it. Everyone thought he was dead. But I got a note from him at a comm station. That's how he liked to talk, even to me. He wasn't good at face-to-face.
What was in the note?
It was... strange. Even for Father Elijah. He's always been unstable, but this was... something else. I don't want to say delusional, but I don't know what else to call it. The only thing familiar about it was the signature. He said the Brotherhood was doomed, but that he'd return, save us. But the way he said it, I don't know. Said he'd return with one of the greatest treasures of the old world. Make the Mojave like it was meant to be. Wipe the slate clean.
Yeah, I think I know what he meant. I found Elijah.
You did? Where? Oh my god, I mean, I thought... I don't even know what I thought might have happened to him. But you don't have a "this is good news" expression on your face.
How do I explain this, Veronica? I had to trap him inside a prison of sorts.
Trapped him? Where? It doesn't matter. He died when we all retreated to Hidden Valley. I didn't expect to see him again. No one did. Did he say anything when you met him?
It's something I wanted to pass along.
Where did you get this? Guess I was right about the bad news, huh? Same look Elder McNamara always gave me when I was up for promotion.
It's a message. The news is up to you.
All right. I'll watch it. That was hard to watch.
Did it make any sense?
The parts I understood didn't matter. Past all the garbage, all it amounted to was goodbye. Sorry. Feel a little out of it. Head's spinning a bit. Oh. I think he left me a gift. Maybe I can use it better than he did.
Veronica has received the Elijah's Last Words perk. She has learned a secret unarmed technique that increases her attack speed by 50. Oh. There we go. That's what I was after. Also, I would very much like Maria back. She bonks harder for me now. Is I guess the best way. Is I guess the best way to say it. Next up, I believe is the. I'm not certain if we've been here with her already. It's the Mormon Fort, if I remember correctly. Basically, we're going to see if we can get a few things unlocked for some companions before we move into the very long start of Old World Blues. Okay, so that didn't do anything. I know that you hold a laser, but it's kind of pointless for us today.
What?
Let's go to do talent pool first, actually. Eldorado, there we go. Novak is where I first need to go. Let's just go ahead and do some small side questing. Let's just clear out some of our inventory, shall we? Now, they're always the only one that I'm not certain how we're going to unlock his stuff. Because I normally don't really go to Black Mountain. So that is going to be interesting. There we go.
Oh, please don't kill me.
No, I don't. What makes you think that?
Sorry,
Oh, never mind. I haven't spoken to him yet.
You
No.
look like his type, you know? You got that hard-ass wasteland explorer thing going on.
Aren't you the singer from New Reno? I think I saw you play the cards there.
Oh, so you have heard of me. Yeah, that's right. I was the big draw at the Shark Club. People used to pay hundreds of caps to see me.
So here's the thing. It is implied that the person that is after Isaac is the child that you happened to help become a thing in Fallout 2. That's to say, you basically boinked the wife of one of the casino bosses there, and it is implied that the current person going after Isaac is your child, technically.
You don't know Mr. Bishop. He's not like
So
us
there's
folks.
a fun thing
He knows
for you.
the wasteland like the back of his hand, and he likes to wander it. I knew if I didn't get way the hell away from New Reno, he'd run me down like a dog.
See here, why would this Mr. Bishop be after?
Oh, well, that's all just a big misunderstanding, see? Mr. Bishop, well, he owed me a lot of money, and, you know, he's a busy guy, so I sort of figured I'd just take it off his hands.
So you're up the casino boss.
Robbed is such an ugly word. It's more like I took care of a payroll problem for him. Also, I might have, sort of plowed his daughter. A little.
Also, there are some people out there that believe that one of the characters you meet on the road to New Vegas is actually your character from Fallout 2. So there's another reference for you.
Thanks. But if Bishop finds me and I don't have his money, my balls are going to be on his trophy wall.
If you're looking for work, Tommy Torini is hiring singers at the Tops.
Really? The Tops, huh? Well, it's no shark club, but I hear security on the strip is real tight. Even Mr. Bishop wouldn't hit a joint like that. I'll check it out. Thanks.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's two more we need to find. One of them is on the road. fun fact, you are not just doing this for a quest. As you get more and more entertainers in the tops, the entertainment program, you can actually watch every entertainer while, if it's like the in-game time for it, at the top. So the more entertainers you actually get there, basically the more stuff you can watch at the tops. So there is like an actual... Veronica? I'm not sure it's not... Oh, that's where you were going. Ah! What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, it's a Legion assassinator. There we go. Oh, it's a Legion assassinator. Oh. 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 See, I've always heard that in North, that the casinos are like fabulous. So how about we go there first? Precisely! That's precisely German. That is absolutely a bunk. Also, check out this beautiful holo rifle I have. It is mine. Oh, pardon me. It's the season to be sneezing also. There we go. Like I said, it's the season to be sneezing. He's in the tops? Wait. Sure? Wait, seriously? Is it in the...
You dig these new ranges all dressed to the nines, baby? Hey, well... You talking about Mr. Isaac? Damn, baby, when you bring them in, you bring them in. That cat's gonna bring me money like you wouldn't believe. Here's your 3%, baby. You enjoy that. That comedian, you mean? Yeah, he was a hell of a haggler. Cost me a pretty cap. Hope he's worth it. Here's your 3%.
Thank you. There we go. The folks have come to help you for your help. Accept you for your help
Hope
on it.
Swank's smarter than Benny.
Yeah, that's what we all hope. Let's not sing that ditty too much before I all of a sudden have to deal with New Vegas. Let's step up. There is one right here, apparently. What the hell? Apparently there is like an act right around here. In the Atomic Wrangler. Sure. Also, I'm not certain if I'm right, but I believe you can get more upgrades for the holo rifle in Old World Blues. But I'm not 100% certain about that.
Pistols, grenades. We've got it all at the Silver Rush.
You must have some real pull with House to get inside the lucky...
Hello, Hadrian.
Whoa, baby. Am I looking at a mirror? Or are you just that ugly? What? You mean you're not part of the act? Huh. Sorry. Thought you were the heckler Garrett hired to spice up the shows.
Boo! Boo! There we go, I'm now your heckler. Boo!
Eesh, is my act that bad? Or are you just that dumb? Yeah, that's right. Got me a nice juicy contract with the management.
Okay, judging from the economic state of Freeside, they can't be paying you that much.
Okay, I admit it. I ain't exactly rowing in caps here. But what do you want? I'm under contract. I can't get out.
Tommy Torino is hiring new accent. Tops. I think you could make good money.
Too bad I got this ironclad contract with the Garretts. They'll never let me out of it.
I could get to talk. I can get to talk to the guards.
Good luck.
James, let's have a chat about your goal.
Doesn't look good. This buildup of forces between the NCR and Legion. Not.
Like to get Hadrian out of his contract.
Now, why would I want to do that?
But how much would you? But how much do you lose on Fox not coming into a place with a goal performer?
I admit that thought had crossed my mind. Maybe you're right.
Yeah, no, casual racism.
With a human act. He's all yours.
Veronica, you okay? You're not okay. Okay, let's just say that that's Bethesda programming and move on.
Any luck with Garrett?
Yep. Later we out of a contract with some good old-fashioned. You know what? I'm not gonna finish this sentence.
Thank you.
So anyway, no. Never mind. That's a lot of legionary soldiers. Okay, so a couple of lessons that we've learned here. The legionary soldiers assassins are going to absolutely hate and despise me. That is a lesson we have now learned. Then, next up. Cripple soldiers. That is, crippling soldiers is good for everyone. So, we have crippled the soldier. That's a good thing. Next up, 8. Okay, so we have managed to get at very least a couple of them going. Next up.
Had enough? You like that?
I kind of feel like the Legion should probably not be packing. Oh, he's focused on someone else at the moment. Hiya, buddy. How did I miss all of that? How did I miss all of those? Oh, well, it doesn't matter. There we go. So, science goes to 70, lockpick goes to 65, and guns go to 60. For what I feel are obvious reasons. Let me go ahead and see here. Lessons learned sounds useful, but I feel we're already going to hit level 50. Let me see here. Plus more perception and agility tip as well outside. Let me go. Shall I go for attack? No, let's go for weapon handling. Thank you, gentlemen. It has been a pleasure. Nothing, Veronica. You missed nothing. Come on, let's walk. Let's walk. Let's ignore all the people that have just now died. Actually, let's go to first rob the people that have just now died. How about we do that first? Thank you. And, ooh, a fresh beer. Yes. Dirty water as well. Thin red paste, I believe, technically counts. No, it does not. We need a blossom sausage, I believe, for that. No, I distinctly remember there being 4 people here, of which 2 of which we have with certainty killed. Okay, we are just going to casually ignore that. We are just going to casually ignore that. Yeah, that's the Eldorado substation. Need to get there at some point. There is something else here that I'm going to be showing up at a later date because it has a quest for Veronica in it. That is a couple of fire ants. We are going to casually ignore them. The fire ants are very busy and we are also very busy. We are all very busy people. Trying to survive out here in the wastes. Hello there. No, some Twitter. That's a mighty fine guitar you got there.
Oh, this old thing? Why, thanks, friend. This here guitar is just about the only thing my daddy left me.
When did your father leave?
Long time ago now. I never even knew him. Ma always said he was a mysterious...
Oh, never mind, I've forgotten. This is the son. This is the Fallout 2 son that was created by screwing the wife of one of the casino bosses in New Reno. That's it, now I remember. What's your story, stranger?
My story's a long one, friend, and I can't say as it's all that interesting.
Nevertheless, I am interested.
Well, I was born in a little town out Montana way. Me and Ma didn't have much, ever since my pa up and left.
Wait, Montana, you wouldn't happen to be 17, would you?
No, sir. I'm 28. Why?
I didn't know that option existed. Oh, thank God, forget it, never mind, so your father left.
That he did. Never did know why. Ma always said he was a real mysterious fella, even when he was with her. Like he was a stranger or something.
Oh, no, wait, hang on. I'm starting to... No, wait, hang on. So, the story I just told you in Novak actually is true. This is not the son of the person of the Fallout 2 character that screwed one of the boss's wives in New Reno. This is actually the son of the mysterious stranger.
Maybe.
There we go.
Maybe I just never felt like I belonged back home. I suppose there's that. But a man ought to know his own paw. And a woman oughtn't to have to work herself to an early grave to provide for her family. After Ma died, I guess I wanted to find my paw and get some answers from him. Been out here looking ever since. But he ain't an easy man to find. Can't say as I really know. Maybe I'll just ask him why. Maybe I'll punch him right in the mouth. Hell, the more I talk about it, the more the whole damn thing sounds like a dumb idea.
Why is your path punishing for leaving your family? Yes.
Maybe I should. Don't suppose you know any place a fella...
Tommy Torino at the top is looking for musical activity. Interested.
Maybe it's time to give these tired old bones a rest. All right, show me what you've got.
I'm giving you a real opportunity. No, that's not. You think it's got message.
Much obliged.
There we go. Now let's go ahead and get ourselves some money from Tommy. So yeah, anyway, tell you missing pirate into the blues. I'm all of a sudden like reminded of Bob Burnham's country song for some reason, and I don't know why. Like, there's no reason for me to even like all of a sudden be reminded of that, but I am. Anyway, on the next episode of Planet New Vegas, we're going to be looking at the real reason that Courier went for Nevada. But yeah, there we go. There's the entire sign. It has now been completed with the Rat Pack, Song and Dance Review, some person, the Lonesome Drifter, 10 p.m. Beautiful, big in there. Hadrian the Gold of Covels, 1 p.m. and Bruce Isaac at 8. Look at that beautiful lineup right there. Every day from 1 PM onward, there is something to do at the tops.
Looking to lose a few cops, huh?
Who thought it was a good idea to give the robots missile launchers?
I thought it was a good idea. I like it. Yeah, like I said. So anyway, next time on TMZ, on TMZ Nevada edition, what was the courier really doing out west and in Montana? Who is Tommy? Really, what's Tommy hiding behind that suave eye patch? And how did one of the owners of the tops really die? We have an exclusive story that tells you that he might have died on the Titanic. I'm sorry, I don't know how the hell TMZ, what the hell TMZ stuff is. I only know it from like memes and stuff.
For you. He's got chops, baby, real chops. And I ain't just talking about that mustache. And like we agreed, here's your fee. 3% of the cut comes to 100 caps. Don't spend them all in one place now, unless it's right. That ugly mug with the razor tongue? Dig it, baby. He'll be one hell of a novelty act, just like Tom.
There you go.
Now, why would you want to go breaking Tommy's heart?
Like I said, I don't know how TMZ works,
Here
so.
I run the finest entertainment venue in all New Vegas, and you're asking me what
You're a
else is
famous
there?
title poster, exactly.
Nothing close to what we got here at the tops, that's for sure.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean anything bad.
It's cool, baby. Tommy's a forgiving fella.
What time is it actually? It is, ooh, in a few
You dig
minutes.
this crazy scene or what?
Let me see. Ooh, I believe something is supposed to be happening soon. After all, it is 10 PM soon, so. Although it might take a bit for this all to load in, but in
Those Legion elite.
Get your drink?
absolutely. Never mind. I was hoping you would come.
Bad blood.
You dig this crazy?
Am I allowed to go back in here? You have been banned from gambling at this casino. Oh right, I did get banned from here, didn't I? Ah, I did get banned from here. I'd forgotten about that. Oh wait, I've been banned from all casinos. Now I remember. I am just aimlessly wandering here. I had forgotten about that. I was like, I'm gonna make some more camps. Yep, nope, not happening. Okay, let me see here. Where are we going after this Vault 22? Not going there. Guts being said, that is a bad. This entire region is a bad idea for multiple reasons. Get to play one more at a time. That would have been. I mean, to be honest, I'm pretty sure that it has to be at least one deal, one thing that basically does that. But hey, let me go to the market first. I need some stim packs. You know, I'm kind of one mind to just rip the band-aid off. And to just go into Old World Blues. Just rip the band-aid off. And start dealing with that little shit stain of a tank.
Hello? Background? Just my luck. Take...
Better to do it early in the stream, precisely. Let me see, I want some block flower. Does that got the count? Well, we'll know when we see it. Yes, please. Ice nuka! Oh, my baby, that sounds lovely. Nuka quartz, purified water. Let's just say that I am preparing for something here. Yeah, you're right. It's better to just rip the band-aid off now. Let me check something here real fast. Okay, needed to go ahead and check something here. Apologies for that. So no, I don't mind I don't mind Overworld Blues. It is an absolutely great DLC. But let me just put it this way: some people don't know when to stop talking. So it's sort of like getting back. Exactly. The midnight science fiction feature. Also, let me go and clock some. Let me go and clock some stuff here.
Uh-oh.
That's a full 50 HP. So this Sarsaparilla is actually like surprisingly good at this point because of our outdoor skill. First of all, though, I first need it to be nice, so we're going to stand it for a bit. It is a crash satellite. Nothing happens since the midnight showing at the Mojave Drive-In has not yet happened. The crash satellite seems to be the source of the strange transmission you received. Oldworld Blues is recommended for experienced careers, level 15+. You have a premonition that while you will be unable to return to the Mojave and to solve the mysteries of the Big Empty, you will be able to take anything you carry with you, and you will be able to return to the Big Empty anytime after completing Oldworld Blues. It's up to you. If you're up to the challenge, and you have all you want to carry with you, examine the satellite a little closer. The atomic wonders of science await you. I apologize for that voice. You have lost Veronica Skypunk. My apologies.
In the years before the Great War, Big Mountain had been the home to the brightest minds of the 21st century. Scientists of vision were drawn to the facility to tackle the greatest technological challenges of the era. They sought to create a new world, fueled by technology for the benefit of all mankind. Sonic emitters, space-age alloys, DNA hybridization, force field particle research, autodoc advances in cranial, cardiac, and trauma surgery. The hopes and dreams of a century became realities in the electronic forges of Big Mountain. The nucleus of this research was the Dome, a huge stone facility that held the labs of every science known to man. It was a think tank where no problem could not be solved, where no question could not be answered. The Great War brought a new energy to Big Mountain and its scientists. Although sheltered from the front lines, the scientists waged their own war, fighting their battles at the atomic level. Equations and calculations marched endlessly across chalkboards and computer terminals toward one solution: winning the war. For years, the minds and computers of Big Mountain were a blaze of trajectories, weapon schematics, and nuclear theories. The problems began to outpace the solutions, first geometrically, then exponentially. As the war escalated, so did the questions. On the night of October 23rd, 2077, the scientists received an answer that put all their questions to rest. In the aftermath, Big Mountain's silent experiments went to sleep, their creators slowly dying in the new world that had been left behind. And the great stone in the middle of the Big Empty lay untouched, filled with countless technological wonders. Wonders that, in the end, had been answers to the wrong question.
Welcome to the by far the most... Let me put it this way. If Dead Money is the most 50-50 split of the DLCs, Old World Blues is the most polarizing. Either you really like it or you absolutely hate it. You feel strangely heavier. A quick inspection of your body reveals faint surgical scars around your head, chest, and back. Welcome to the Big Empty, if I'm allowed to. There we go. Also, I still have Boone's beret. Haha. So let me have a look around here. We've got a massive dome. We've got a long railway. X8. That's a bench. We have something else. Got a bunch of metal boxes. Wherever we are, I get the feeling we're no longer in the Mojave Wasteland. What do we have here? Well, we have Sync Central Intelligence. Personality files. Sure. Oh, thank God, Castile. There you go. That is mentats and some purified water. Very nice. Flour, yes. Refrigerator, you've got. Ooh, nice. Sync auto dock. Whatever the fuck this is, I assume that this is the Big Empty. Okay. I presume we were like watching this as like a sort of activate the Edotronic 3000. Twice key. That's the jukebox. Save empty, trunk empty. Oi! Very much like my assistant's count, please. It's mad scientist scrubs. Okay. Thank you. What is this place?
Did it just say something? Anyone catch that? Boros, you work with animals. Translate.
The fuck?
It's a lobotomite. Here, in the dome.
I'm not an animal, you animals.
Oh, as if this situation couldn't get any worse. Now we've got lobotomites. Dala, get the spray before it excretes all over everything.
Okay, there's a lot to unpack here, and not indeed Tribe is going to say a smart comment kind of way. I am not your fucking dog that shits all over the fucking cushions. There we go. That, I think, is what I need to say.
Dr. Klein, if my hypothesis is correct, this lobotomite is the repository of the brain we sent the signal to, the skinvelope once containing it. If so, it's proof that there may indeed be something beyond the crater. Just look at it. The way it blinks. It's like a big, hairless teddy bear.
I know what it is, Dollar. I want to know why it's down here. With its limbs all over everything.
Oi!
And are those penises I see wriggling on its feet? Disgusting.
I believe those are toes, Dr. Klein. Little teddy bear toes. Penises are much larger than those tiny extremities. Not that I would know.
I don't recall the human penis ever being that large.
It depends on one's own frame of reference, Dr. O. Look at its little nose with its 2 orifices for ingesting oxygen.
Noses? Why, the great static. These lobotomites confound me with their sheer number of useless extremities.
Wave hands or not. Hold up one finger, point at self, point at them, hold up 5 fingers.
Now it's holding up an array of fully erect hand penises.
They're not penises!
If it tries to insert them, activate vivisectors. Dr. Klein, wait. I don't believe those gestures were random. Random at all. It's been following our conversation. The lobotomite understands us.
I agree with Boros' histrionic findings. This little lobotomite is unusually attentive for something whose brain has been extracted.
Nonsense. Lobotomites can't comprehend
Couple of
us.
questions. What was that about my brain?
Hayes, have you been in the mentats again? If we slow down our oral processoreceptors to understand this excretion, we'll all be rendered ignorant.
All of you, power down, shut up, and let me prove once and for all how wrong you all are. As usual. Lobotomite, do you understand me? Can you speak?
So I'm gonna go ahead and smash those screens in if I don't get a few answers.
Those were words, weren't they? In the form of questions. It's asking me questions. Is this some kind of trick? Our efforts have turned against us. In playing God, we created a monster.
Perhaps as we were ruthlessly lobotomizing it with our cutters, we filled the skinvelope with awareness. A teddy bear with new stuffing.
Wait. If what you're theorizing is this lobotomite understands us, can reason with us,
then this may be just the answer we've been looking for. At last, a chance to... Dr. Klein, a transmission from the Forbidden Zone, coming right at us. It can only be...
If it isn't my old colleagues, the mighty think tank of Big Mountain. Big fools, all of you. It is I, Dr. Mobius, transmitting from my dome-shaped dome in the Forbidden Zone. A zone that is, yes, forbidden to you. Even now, my deadly robo-scorpions swarm across Big mountain with their pincers and pointy laser tails. Soon, all science will be mine! Even the technology sealed in the big mountain research centers cannot save you. So cower in your think tank. Wait for the end. That's all. Goodbye.
Mobius. Always the same broadcast. He's clearly mad, driven insane by his flawed and imprecise kindergarten-level research methodology.
What are we going to do? There's no way we can breach the Forbidden Zone. There's those robot scorpions everywhere.
The Forbidden Zone, where no brain has ever entered, nor ever returned.
Except Dr. Mobius and the technologies that could save us. They are out of our reach.
And Dr. Mobius mocks us. Did you see his cracked monitor? He's clearly let himself go.
What? Ask the lobotomite for help? Hey, I think you need the fluid levels in your logic assist pumps checked.
If this lobotomite responded, Dr. Klein, then it is clearly intelligent, perhaps even displays heretofore unknown levels of helpfulness.
But what of its brain? We scooped that out. We don't even know where we left it.
You did what to my brain?
Back in, none of us have the knowledge.
Yes, but it's still aware and responsive. Look at it. It's regarding us even now, with its big teddy bear eyes. If we ask it politely, and leave the part about the unnecessary, ruthless lobotomizing out...
Did I enter a play with, like, grade 2 science play? I'm not... Hang on. Did I accidentally enter in a children's play and I was just put on stage and no one told me? What the fuck is happening here? Also, you removed my fucking brain, you pieces of...
Your brain, yes. So soft, barely wrinkled, yet so flush with knowledge and experience. Brain extraction technology has been standard practice at Big Mountain for an immeasurable amount of time.
Once the brain was out, then came the coils. The Tesla coils. The coils of Nikola Tesla.
It is not something to be proud of! Just because it's standard practice doesn't mean it is a good thing. Brain is broken. Your brain has been replaced with advanced technologies. Your head can no longer be crippled and is resistant to chem damage. Hey. And shocks from bodily damage plus 5% damage threshold minimum plus 1. Oh boy.
Yeah, no need to brag. Wherever your brain is, it's transmitting thoughts to you through the
Tesla coils in its head.
This is fortunate in many respects. If your brain was anywhere in the dome, why, you could access your aggression centers.
Circumventing the pacification field. This is a no-no. We have never been in a fight. We do not want that. Reminds me of my days in American High. And Richie Marcus.
That doesn't explain the laser searches on my chest and on my spine.
Darla, was it necessary this time?
I assume full responsibility. I take my duties in the prodding and excision of living, breathing tissue quite seriously. Although in truth, the autodoc had done most of the work already. Quite industrious, almost cut into all my investigations. Once it had removed the brain and I misplaced it, other organs began to cry for direction, using your nerves as telegraph wires. Rather than let them send their signals, I removed them as well. Shh, little organs. Go to sleep in your tanks. Dala loves you.
First was the heart.
I am being punished. This is hell. I am punished by being forced into a second grade children's play about science. Heartless perk. The scars on your chest seem to confirm what the think tank is saying. You cannot be poisoned, and filters in your artificial blood pump will regulate bleeding and healing, allowing all healing items, chems, to function at higher level, 25%. Robots are now confused by you, and 50% likely to score a critical hit.
Wait, I mean, second was the heart. Brain was first. Third was the spine.
Spineless! Fuck? Due to complications with the procedure, your spine has been replaced as well. Your torso can no longer be crippled, and your strength and damage threshold have been increased by 1. Yeah, no, this is hell.
Spine. Totally overrated.
This is hell.
Look at me, with my lumbar and thoracic curvature. Never had a use for any of that. Spineless is what I prefer.
Hang on, you said something about misplacing my brain.
To be correct, you should say the Autodoc took out your brain. It did all the heavy lifting. It has never worked so hard before. It was unusual. It worked so hard on your surgery, it destroyed its own memory. How odd. I bet your brain remembers what happened.
That Autodoc junk heap was one of Mobius's creations, like the rest of the talking scrap metal in the attic.
After that, the brain lost itself. Not in the metaphysical sense. Might have gotten flushed into one of the pipes. Actually, that's pretty likely.
If so, it was flushed all the way to Mobius. Flush. That is the sound of flushing. By the Fisher of Rolando, enough of this biological surgery talk. Lobotomite, listen to my voice. It denominates me to ask, but we need your help. In most probable of probabilities, our enemy, Mobius, has your brain. This is not good. He will most likely come after our brains next. We want you to stop him, somehow, with science.
No.
Oh.
Yes, Dr. Klein, what?
Not you, oh, you idiot. I meant oh in the sense of, oh, I wasn't predicting it would respond that way. Can it say no?
Can say no, and I'll do it again. I'm leaving.
Leaving? But you can't. I don't mean that as a threat. The radar fence that surrounds the big mountain crater will protect you from straying beyond the facility. The mighty radar fence protects us all. Get too close to the blinking posts, and the proximity warning shall be your warning. You are too close.
If you get near it, your vision will blur as the electrodes in your head shut off one by one. Click, click, click.
Possible memory loss will occur, along with long-term nerve degradation. It is tied to not having a brain attached to your nervous system. But the nerve degradation is nothing to worry about. Such degradation would take many lifespans to become evident, and all biology dies. Such tiny inconveniences are less than the greater convenience and conveyance. You see, if rendered unconscious by the pylons, you will be returned to the sink, seemingly instantaneously by your deadened perceptions.
Enough! We need... Excellent. This is turning out much better than the activate the retreat protocols and cower in my room idea I had earlier.
Agreed. Oh, and I've used my robotical knowledge to, transmit the radio map waves to... Settle down, 8. I would have gotten it in a second, all right? 8's transmitted the last known coordinates of the research centers. They, well, move sometimes. Or get buried. Or blow up.
This is insane.
8 is correct. All we need are the schematics. This does not mean we do not want the cold hard technology, however. So do not give in to your biological tired laziness and decide you would sweat too much carrying them. You have a new spine. Use it. And even if you die in the act of reclamation, simply reaching them will auto-transmitify the schematics to us. That is still good. for us.
This whole place sounds dangerous. Everything is dangerous here.
Nonsense. This place is no more dangerous than a nuclear detonation site. Our technology is no more lethal than an overcharged Tesla cannon.
That is pretty fucking dangerous.
Technologies are the X2 transmitter antenna array, used to focus coherent thought at excessively high frequencies.
The psychoanalytic, cardiac dampening, sneaky stealth suit. A suit like nothing this world has ever heard, seen, or could ever see.
And aids sonic soundwave emitter projectile gun, able to broadcast sound at lethal frequencies. It also gives a great biogel massage.
There. We have informed you of all we need. We estimate if you are focused, your time investment will be minimal by our standards.
I am going to kill every one of them once I'm capable of.
The recipient of a gesture of gratitude from us. We do not bestow these old world gestures lightly. What illogic is this? Keep your filthy penis-tipped feet out of our labs and secrets.
There are things here no lobotomite.
He is angry. That's good by my standards.
Astound and possibly terrify.
I might not be able to kill them, but I can piss them off.
We don't come into your lab and decant your solutions. Only the magnificence of our monitors allow for true comprehension of the wonders of Big Mountain. Shield your jellied eyes lest they burn from your skull.
Oh, Dr. Klein? Dr. Klein? If I may intersect for a moment.
What is it? The lobotomite is asking me things, and I'm trying to ignore them. My processors can't ignore you both at the same time.
Well, you know how we asked it to fetch the sonic emitter thing? Turns out we already have it. What are the odds?
Oh, for fuck's
Or is
sake.
this a high school science fair? Get your act together. You're making us look like a collection of round earthers.
You're always yelling. My receptors can't take it anymore. And neither can my feelings.
I am yelling because you contaminated specimens can't keep your probes off the volume knob on my voice module.
Please, just stop fighting. I beg of you.
It is truly the end of all intelligence when the lobotomite speaks more
Stop
wisdom than
talking
you
as well.
geniuses. So, if we have the sound wave, sonic projecto thing gun, then what in Heisenberg's name do we need from X8? Anyone?
I believe we need a new frequency embedded into the gun. It was designed to broadcast many sounds once charged. We just don't know the frequency.
And it is lost in X8, just as X8 is forever lost to us. The sadness of my high school days, the sadness of my youth lost.
Oh, really, Boros? All you did in high school was call me Fink Tattletale and all the kids you hated. You little teacher's pet brown hound.
Please stop fighting.
The lobotomite, the emitter. Does it have an audio effect frequency loaded?
Oh, I don't think so. Wait.
What is he doing?
I think he's sonjaculating into the gun. Getting it warmed up.
This is not happening.
Ting. Turkey's done.
You give it to the lobotomite. I'm not touching that thing.
Oh, I don't think so.
Keep it to yourselves.
You two are going to be ashamed of your own technological needs. Let me give a little sonic sterilization first. All right. All antibacterial fresh. Here, my little teddy bear. I have thoroughly removed all Robco terminate code spew from the device. It is clean, shiny, and ready for your hands.
I feel uncomfortable. A sonic gun looks like an energy protector. Got anything that spits out lead?
What did it say? Spit lead? What, like pencils?
Oh, I think it wants a combustion pistol.
Yes, please.
A gun? Are you mad?
Why did they ask?
Even a gun? Guns kill. Leave big open holes in you that are like sores, but worse.
Dr. 8 is correct. We already have given the teddy bear a lethal sonic death ray, filled with his sonic ejaculate and sterilized by my soft oohing. Giving the teddy bear a gun would be the equivalent of following a glass of hemlock with an Abraxo chaser. Delicious and redundantly deadly.
I'm not gonna ask how you know that.
Bring the Socratic method into it, fine. Give the Lobato bear a combustion gun. Burroughs, don't you have something like that? Are you mad? We can't give it a gun. Guns... Wait, I said that already. Yes, I have the Cyberdog gun. With the little floppy metal ears and the curious nose sensor. Here. Fine. Done. That gun makes me uncomfortable anyway. Always worried it's going to hump my chassis. Anything else, lobotomite?
Here we go.
Fine, so, yes. Get these things for us. Do not attempt to comprehend their complicated schematics. That is for us to do.
I'll go get these technological wonders. And see how much damage I can do.
Well, good. What are the token words spoken in this case? Thank you? Yes. Thank you.
Wait, is it leaving? But, Dr. Klein, the lobotomite will need rest.
Why do you still talk?
Things like that. I volunteer my chambers, so it might be stared at. My monitor radar slowly scanning its form to collect sensitive data.
No, that would put it too close to us. It could press buttons, turn lights on and off, and worse, let other lobotomites in.
We could give it Mobius's old room. That's where its brain got scooped out anyway. And plus, some of its parts are already there.
You what,
Might
mate?
be more comforting for it to hang out with its spine and heart. Home is where the heart is, after all. See what I did there? Wet literal.
I suppose. We'll have to move that couch out of there. Been putting that off too long.
Eight says, let the lobotomite take the Sync Central Intelligence personality chip and reinstall it. That stuffy Mobius program butler can walk the lobotomite, feed it, barter with it for us.
It would also prevent it from going to Higgs Village and taking up residence there. With my teddy bears. And it would be nice to have it so close.
Your logic, combined with my desire to keep the think tank lobotomite free, has swayed me. Here, I present the Sync Central Intelligence. Lobotomite, take this chip to the sink, plug it in, and make sure the chip is clean, or it could skip. Then make whatever crude biologic demands you need of the sink. It will cater to most of your hormonal whims. I cannot dispute your logic. Do we have objects to activate the chip's exchange routines?
What, like stuff? Things?
Yes, things.
I don't know. Might be some old Nuka-Cola or Sunset Sarsaparilla bottle caps lying around. It's not currency per se. Still might be enough to trigger the Sync's trade routines. Mobius put that test line for caps in the code as a debug command, I think.
I don't believe that was Mobius's reason. His wild speculation concerning post-Holocaust economic systems was quite extensive and of high decibel.
And surprisingly true.
Enough! Surrender these so-called bottle caps, Nuka and Sunset alike. In their role as things, they will serve as adequate test subjects.
All right, here, cap away. Hope that stupid chip chokes on them.
Yes, Yes, you may need to wiggle it in a bit, but don't force it. We can't recode them if you break it. There is no more we can do to aid you, and our patience levels are depleted. Now go. Rest in the sink if you must, but leave us to our research.
If you're done...
Of course! Go man your site!
Unfortunately, we're only halfway done with talking to these things, but first let's go ahead and do something fun. That's to say, let's go ahead and have a look at our friend. And our... So, everyone enjoyed that? Good, because we will soon have to go for round 2 where we talk to all of them individually. I am not looking forward to that. I personally vote that we move to wherever the Zinx village is and never speak to these people ever again. But I get the feeling we're not going to be allowed to. Sonic emitter revelation is now available in the vendor interface.
Salutations and felicitations, sir, and a most jocund welcome to the Zinc. I am your electronic valet and household central processor. May I be of service, sir?
It's not talking 5 minutes! Hooray! We are going to be friends. What service do you provide?
In addition to managing the personality matrices of the other household utilities, I can provide sir with direct access to the commissary. Any goods sir might require may be purchased through my shopkeep interface, whence tiny robots should deliver them forthwith to this very domicile.
Alright, that actually sounds swell. I need my recommendation.
Very good, sir.
I will say this right now. We are going to be amazing friends. We are going to be absolutely amazing friends. Ooh. So yeah, in case you fell asleep, which is entirely possible, spine removed, heart removed, brain removed, and someone flushed down the toilet for some reason. We need to get them back.
If sir would press sir's spinal area against my primary instrument panel, I might vibrate at a soothing frequency.
Oh, Sync Central Intelligence Unit, we are going to go come on along. Great. Let me go ahead and ask you about AI stuff.
Regrettably not, sir. All modules in this habitat are synthetic personalities atop a mundane operating system. There is no intelligence here, sir.
Thank God. You mean there are other personality modules in here?
Indeed, sir. Though if sir's aim is to activate them, I lament to inform, sir, that most have been offline for some years. If sir were to ask my opinion, I should venture that sir is better off without them. However, if sir is determined to inflict upon sir's self their dubious services, sir might locate backup personality disks elsewhere in the facility.
So I can access their functions without loading the personality?
Tragically, the core operating systems are also located on the personality tape.
Oh, just my luck.
Once the tape is installed, sir may request I switch their dialectic interfaces off, and I shall oblige with great delectation.
Thank you.
However, sir will still be required to locate and install a backup holotape to access their functionality.
Well, there's so many personality modules.
As I am given to understand, sir, this facility was once the property of a Dr. Mobius. He crafted the personality modules as part of a collection of experiments on the subject of machine-human interface. As to the reason for the unusual choices of devices to receive the modules, I cannot say.
Alright, thank you. I like to buy some things.
Very good, sir. If I might suggest a table wine, the 64 Atomic Claret is a lovely little vintage.
Central Intelligence Unit, you are right now a siren in a desert. An oasis in the Mojave. My boy, you and I are gonna go along swell together. As long as you give me more good wine recommendations, that is. So yeah, let me go ahead and upgrade to combat armor. And let me see here, Sonic. 1 second, apparently. I already had that one. Let's ignore that. So, we have a couple of things with Sonic Emitter. Look at that frequency. Also, it is a gun with a dog brain and fluffy ears. And apparently it... Let's just go ahead and deal with the talking right now.
You will not escape the eyes of my robo-scorpions or their pincers.
So, who are we going to talk to first? Well, let's have a look around. Who is the first person we... Hello?
Breaking news! Talking lobotomite arrives in Think Tank. Its purpose, unknown. Undefinable. Its presence here, impossible.
Hello, you're Dr. O, correct?
Oh? Oh, yes. I'm not going to bother correcting you. At least you got the doctor part correct. I can be grateful for that, Atoy.
Say hello to Dr. Warriors. Carefully.
Just in from my eye monitors. Is that Robco tech on your arm? It is. What's your agenda bringing that in here?
What, my pet boy?
How dare you bring Robco tech in here? What are you showing off? How great Robert House and his big company are?
Oh, we can make Securitrons better than any robot those geniuses at Big Mountain could make, and they'll last 1,000 years.
Yeah, I've been lasting for 200 of them.
You're lucky I don't have hands to tear that dip boy off your arm, or feet to stomp on its stupid metal guts. Ugh. Damn Robco.
Well, you don't need to worry about Mr. House anymore.
Worry about House? Why would I do this? Hope he died alone in a dingy room, streaming his last remaining bodily fluids into jars. And him and his dirty girdle bots. Don't even get me started on those filthy biological catcher's mitts.
I just wanted to ask some questions.
Fine.
Do you have another name by any chance? You seem to be very upset whenever I say oh.
Yeah, I do. It wasn't always oh. I just took that one by default because sometimes it's easier to accept a mistake as long as the purpose works. I don't want to get into it. It's a sore topic with me. Makes my gel ripple. Until our next scheduled audio
Okay! You... Note to self, do not talk to this person. He gets very angry really fast. I'm scared to talk to her.
You are an unusual specimen to so boldly walk into the mighty expanse of the think tank, fearless and proud as a teddy bear. Between the extraction of their higher reasoning abilities and urination-inducing fear, most lobotomites dare not approach us, let alone speak to us. Yet you have no such fear. Facing me, epidermis flushed with blood, plasma running molten beneath, your face contorting with muscular expression. Will you indulge me? Say a few words. Face towards the monitors, please, so that I might record it for further examination. How randomized? Ask your questions then.
Seems to me you have more biological need. I am going to regret clicking on this.
What? Nonsense.
This is scaring me.
What? What are you doing? Stop it. Why? Why are you making me partake in this filthy formography. Enough. I am already intrigued. You have sufficiently percolated me. I don't know what it is about the biology of lobotomites.
And I thought I was weird.
It infects my thoughts. All that skin and muscle and tissue. I cannot deny it. The illogic of it. The betrayal of our own beliefs. I blame my curiosity. Would you?
We are blackmailing a brain.
Intrigued. You'll need to give me a rest in between visits, or else my jaw might run over. If you're ready, let me radar scan you. Slowly.
Yeah, no need to. Nope. We're going to casually skip that.
Please, you must come back for further study when I've had a rest. I'm a little sensitive right now. It'll all become clear. If not, at least we will have the technology here at the Dome, where all technology belongs. When we have all the technology, all the answers, we can share it with the world, piece by piece. All will be in order, and all will be like Big Mountain. Oh, removing it is a simple
I'm not saying
procedure.
anything right now. I'm just being very disgusted at the moment.
It can cause to the heart and spine. But once the heart and spine are gone, no trouble at all. Clamp the subject down. One laser incision around the skull. Crack, snip, done. The brain is finally free of the skin envelope, which is then kept automated for cleanup duties around Big Mountain. Lobotomites. With you, however, something is definitely wrong. We've never had a lobotomite who kept speaking after being forcibly lobotomized. I am relieved the pacification field is working. If it didn't, I would broadcast some concern to my colleagues about safety protocols. That is a good question. My theory is that the Tesla coils in your brain pan are still connected to your brain somehow. It really could be anywhere. Brains are a lot smarter than most researchers give them credit for. We still have your spine and heart. If you were to somehow find your brain, wherever it sloped off to, you could humanically reduce yourself again. The Big Empty? Now that's not a proper title for this research facility. You sound like previous test subjects that came here. This mountain, now crater, encompasses the sum total of knowledge of humankind. It is Big Mountain, where all questions can be answered. You'll see. No matter what your questions, Big Mountain will provide the answers, as it has done for so many before you.
Previous test subjects, hang on. Something interesting is happening here.
Oh yes, we've had other subjects visit. It's why we had to calibrate the pacification field and warm up our brainial beams and vivisectors. Only a short time ago, we had 3-1 subjects arrive, and they ruined several experiments, and even injured 2 of our staff.
Really now?
It's a shame their brains left with them. With you, however, we have taken precautions to ensure that problem won't repeat itself. We've conditioned you so you can't speak of this place, discuss our secrets, or attempt to use force against us in any way. Isn't that nice?
Why did you say 3-1 subjects before? There is something happening here that they're not telling us.
Because 3-1 is 2. 2 spoke to us, one after the other. One mean, one curious. But there was a third we didn't speak to. The last one is the -1. It got traumatized, then taken to one of our medical centers for de-traumatization. A rather unsettling procedure.
Right, what happened with the visitors?
Ask Dr. O. And you could have asked 8 once, and until he was severely damaged in the attack. We like him better this way.
Oh, interesting.
Until our next interaction,
When the visitors attack. Let's not talk to him. You are 8. The hell are you? Why is mother got damaged or hurt in an attack? Is that a yes or no? Yes, no? Pretty sure you can understand me and want some answers. Your damaged attack. Your damaged voice module. Okay, tell me about the attack. Maybe part of the damage. Who are you? Sounds important, I think. Right, that's pointless, a pointless conversation right there.
The lobotomite animal before me. What other terrifying terrors will plague us in our quest for knowledge? Communists? Communist animals, perhaps? Be warned. Attempt to propaganda me. I will shriek as a frightened babe, calling loyal cyber dogs to my aid. Do you comprehend, commie animal?
Yeah, let's get this dramatic.
Drama? There is no drama in science. As I learned in high school, science is an intellectual pursuit devoid of bestial emotions. Unless, of course, you are a communist. Like Betsy Bright, who sat next to me in math, and her smoking Confederate Richie Marcus. As I learned in my high school, American High, AHS, drama is for movies, things of fiction. Here in the think tank, the only star is science.
Never mind.
Until next...
I feel no desire whatsoever to talk to you at the moment. It's like...
Did you retrieve the technologies yet? We need them.
I'll be honored if I'll be honored if I could hear any knowledge the think tank had to share on the sciences.
Why, yes. We are filled with the knowledge you
Thank you,
speak of.
70 Science Jack.
If you wish to know more, simply ask the others. They can help you.
Thank you. I feel zero desire whatsoever to go ahead and speak with any of them at the moment. How about we go ahead to do some exploring, shall we? Let's get away from here. We've talked to these people long enough. So yeah, welcome to the big mountain. Finally I can say that. After over almost 1 hour of pure talking. This is Big Mountain. It has a lot of things. Oh, don't worry, puppy. We are going to have fun together. So anyway, Big Mountain. This is it. This is what it looks like. And as you can see, there are a lot of things happening here. We have the... technically, we can finish this thing within minutes. By using the research... going to the research facilities, doing that quest, and getting the fuck out of here. But we're not going to. We are gonna go ahead and start exploring. By going to places and seeing what they have to offer. Also, we have guns. That works. So, let us go ahead and start looking around, shall we? Your sloppy is just... Yeah, you can whine all you want, I do not care. Oh, we can just follow the path, actually. That actually sounds like a small idea. Just follow the path. Also, can I just say, they mentioned that like these things move? How do buildings move? I have some serious questions about stuff moving around. That is an X. I want the X. I'll also take the blood sausage. Thank you very much. And there we go. Proton X. I have a Proton X. I'm not afraid to use it. Where's the... There you go. I have an axe, and I am not afraid to use it, because I can't right now use it on the people that I want to use it on. So I'm afraid that whoever gets in my path will have to do. But yeah, Old Blues is, lore-wise, one of the best DLCs there is, but as you might notice, the start is a bit iffy. Ulysses Point. Hello. I am annoyed at having to sit through over an hour of cutscenes. Or what essentially amount of cutscenes. And since I am annoyed, you are going to have to deal with that. Let me see here, let me get some bloody weather going. There we go.
If you see a row of scorpions, do not attempt to fight them. They will shoot their robotics.
This is not bottom gun. I don't know.
Possibly explode.
Thank you. Let's go ahead and explore Ulysses Point first. Oh my. Yes, thank you. Couple of patience logs, burn box, a ham radio. Some ammunition, thank you. I appreciate the additional ammunition. Let's see here. We have 62 bobby pins, that should be more than enough. But yeah, I mean, to be fair to the lobotomites, I feel like they just give lobotomites whatever and see what happens next. So, yeah. Yeah, buddy. There you go. So yeah, as for the question who gave the lobotomized stuff, I don't know. At the same time, for all we know, they might have just found them somewhere and decided to grab them. Let me go and get myself some gecko steak. Let me see. Let me take a look at the patient's logs, because I feel we're going to get a lot of stuff from here.
Didn't think you'd make it back.
Almost didn't. Got my answers. You're Elijah. He met the gods in this place. Did a good job of making them question the way of things.
Do you know where he went?
He's gone to the Sierra Madre. That's a special kind of hell. He won't come back. Someone smarter and tougher is going to kill him. If the Madre doesn't.
construction plant.
The courier knows the way. And at the divide, he and I, there, we'll have an ending to things.
So, we finally know the mysterious person that has been trying to get in contact with us ever since we first began. Ulysses. First, let me go ahead and do some fixing here. Like that. Let's listen to the next data log, shall we?
Don't want to argue philosophy with you. Brotherhood are preservationists. Tech in the wrong hands, it's dangerous. Mojave's proof.
No denying that. Proof's here in this crater, all around us. Your tribe, the Brotherhood. Haven't met many of you. Wanted to. Thought you might be the last chance for the Mojave. The West, the East. But you're all the same mind. Obsessed.
Elijah is obsessed. He's mad. That's why they ordered his execution.
Two or more alike than you know. Too wrapped up in the wrong bits of history to see ahead. Not judging. Know how it is. People are like couriers. You and him. Sometimes don't even know the message they bring. You all had a new flag. Thought maybe new ideas along with it. What you believe isn't any better than the bear or bull. No future in either.
So says the man with the old world flag on his back. America, the Commonwealth, burned away.
America sleeps. And until it's dead, I carry it. Just like I carried you. More than hope. Belief. These voices here in the big empty. I want to talk to them. Not like your Elijah did. Not questions. Want to hear history give its answer.
So, Father Elijah, eh? Or, I mean, Ulysses has a bone to pick with us, it seems. Let's save it. I am very glad that we spec'd into an one-handed and a nut. No. Oh, you're upstairs. Hello. 1 second. Coming towards you. Don't worry about it. There we go. Hello. So yeah, so Ulysses seems to be having a grudge against us, and we apparently have been, or we apparently have done something to him that he cannot forgive. Which is interesting, and all of this is going to become important later. There's a reason that we're going through all of these DLCs first. Sierra Madre test case. I heard one of the execs mention that whether Sinclair knew it or not, the Sierra Madre would be the test case for the Autodoc and the innovative toxins research. Maybe they were joking, but even that kind of joke sends a chill down my spine. If I got poisoned by one of those toxins, no way I would crawl inside one of those Y-17 Autodocs here if my life depended on it. The medical tech for those trauma suits alone makes me wish they'd erase their research. The suits do more thinking than the people inside them. See it, test fire harnesses were able to take over the motor functions of an injured subject and walk them back to base. Okay, interesting. Why do I get the video? Why are we not seeing any of them though? Hang on, what's this here? The suit sensors are unable to recognize when the virus is dead. Luckily, autonomous corpse retrieval is nearly as useful as autonomous. Why is this a thing? Okay, so I think we've also learned something here that you might not realize yet is going to be deeply important. Whenever we see a blue flag, it means save area. Whenever we see a red flag, it seems to mean get out of here fast. So that is good to know. You know, like you're... You know, like... We are learning new things. There we go.
Will be mine.
So next up is over on the other side. Hey, we leveled up. Nice. Let me go and get melee weapons up to 65, science up to 75, and lockpick up to 70 because I want to get that up to 75 at some point. X7B Boomtown. Oh boy, that sounds lovely. This sounds like a lovely place to be. The fuck? Was that a critical miss or something that happened right there? I assume that was a critical miss, but I can't be certain. Either way, that looks like dangerous, and let's go ahead and get away from dangerous. That sounds like a great idea. Let's also unlock X8 while we're here. But I'm not gonna be doing anything with it yet. Yes, please, Sunset Sarsaparilla. I don't know what they want here. Oh, but that's a Night Stalker. There we go. So yeah, let me put it this way. Lore-wise, this DLC is an absolute gold mine. But it doesn't necessarily mean that that you want it to be a gold mine. If you catch my drift. Sometimes it is better if your gold mine is less of a gold mine. DNA Preservation Lab. Yeah, we are not going there. That's a silly place to be for now. So let's go north, shall we? So, fun fact, this was originally a mountain, which is why it's named the Big Mountain. Then something happened that made it blow up, and it's no longer a mountain. You know, in case it wasn't obvious yet. But yeah, anyway, we now know a bit more about the Sierra Madre, which is that apparently it was a testing ground for toxins. Whatever that means. It would at the very least explain the massive cloud of doom. Now, this DLC also works a bit differently in regards to ending slides.
Beware Dr. Mobius's army. His robo-scorpions crawl everywhere, in search of intelligence to devour and stupefy.
Okay, sure, whatever that means. Also, is it possible for you to talk less, good sir? I'm trying to have a conversation here. In that we are enjoying the silence. And your screaming is now, right now kind of quitting the silence that we are so deeply enjoying. Whomst the fuckest is... There we go. Aha! There we go. I thank you, good sir, for the duel. Also, that's a oh, what the odd are you? And trauma override on it. You are a skeleton in a spacesuit. Also, you are human flesh. Thank you. Flesh. Thank you. How kind of you? Whom's... There we go. So, anyway, as I was saying, we now know a bit more about the cloud that is haunting the Sierra Madre. Let me see here. Is there anything here? Anything interesting? Doesn't seem like it. So yeah, anyway, as I was saying, this DLC works a bit differently than other DLCs in regards to how ending slides are generated. The way it normally works is that ending slides are determined based on your actions. There we go. So normally, ending slides are determined based by actions. The ending slides here are determined by how... There we go. That are determined by how much of the crater you actually explore. So for the best ending, you need to explore the entire crater and do all of the quests in here. And also upgrade everything. Which sounds obvious, but to give an example of something else. In, for example, that money, it doesn't matter how much you explore. All that matters is that you do the quests that are related to the different people, and that you at the very least give them closure of some kind. And how you give them that closure, that is fully up to you. Like, they do not care. So this, like I said, this DLC is a bit different in that regards, in that
Attention, Big Mountain! There's a 95% chance of clear skies interrupted with artillery fire.
Oh, nice, thank you. Let me see here. What else we have? Some mentats to make it sound smarter. There are a lot of mentats in this place. But yeah, so we are going to be doing a lot of exploring here to make sure that we get the ending that we want. That's to say, a good ending. Those are some interesting crystals right there. Hello! If we hit it for longer, if we hit it fast enough, it can't hit us back. That is from now on. That is from now on how I look at things like this. Hit it fast so that it can't hit us. Also, those are red crystals. That does not look good. I'm not certain if red crystals are a great thing to have in your research laboratory. We have the hydroponics complex. Sure. Is there any way that there's a light here? Any lightning in here, maybe? No? Okay. That is the sink. It seems like there's the slightest case of I mean, I don't want to say that it seems like there's a massive hole in here, but I think there's a massive hole in here. And that this thing is slowly sinking. Oh, well, not my problem. Anyway, where do we go? That however is my problem. There we go. Hit it fast, hit it long. And at some point we will win. Where's that? That is... Hello, where are you suddenly coming from?
Destroy this one.
Hello. Where do you come? Where are you all of a sudden coming from? You look dangerous. You must be the roping scorpions that were being talked about. There we go. Things that go boom. Yes, I am. I'm a match for science. Here, look at how I deal with my scorpions. What is this right here? X42. Forbidden Zone Dome entrance.
Scorpions crawl everywhere in search of intelligence to devour and stupefy.
Okay, I'll make a mental note of that. This looks far more interesting. Big Mountain North Tunnel. This looks far more interesting to me. What happened here? Okay. Let me see here. Massive. Someone derailed the train right here, and I get the feeling that this was rather recent. Don't ask me why. But I'm getting an interesting feeling about that this was more recent than our fine friends are going to want to admit. Especially because there is still a truck standing here, so it wasn't just the elements that did this. Someone deliberately killed them. Loading station, okay. Let me see here. Forbidden Zone Dome entrance. Oh, hang on, I can just go ahead and walk. Getcha. Let's just go ahead and first get all of the Sync's personalities before we start doing any main questing, because the main quest only has like 4 quests. That's to say, you grab all the things, you upgrade them, and then you go ahead and beat Mobius. But that's boring. The Y0 Research Center. Those are dogs cages. That does not look good. Recipes, melee, weapons, good book. Thank you. And a double bag. Well, how kind. Are we sure getting bunked going? Well, we are in the middle of a... We are basically a... we are basically prisoner of a massive science museum, and we are going to go ahead and try to bonk a bunch of people in with science. X22. Is this the place? But first, I need to go ahead and get some friends. Botanical Garden. Oh. That does not sound jolly. That does not sound jolly at all. Hope you're doing. I hope everything is going well on your end, German. But yeah, we are about to go ahead and. What's this? What's that sound? Patient Zero? What the hell is a Patient Zero? Oh god, we saw these before! Just the one with this stream. Oh, that's 60 Kersha. Now where?
Are you out there, my little teddy bear lobotomized? Darling, this is you, and the pitter-patter of your penis feeds so much.
Dala, we will never speak to each other ever again if I can help it. Let me go out and just... You can't even force someone enemies are nearby. How did the plants... What happened? How did you manage... I don't know! How did it survive? Let me first go ahead and get some stuff back up and running here. You cannot force some of their enemies nearby. Oh, no, walk. I don't care. Read a second, yes. So, you might have seen an enemy called Patient Zero. So, you know those very angry boys that we found in our honest arts? You know, like the very scary things that gave us a heart attack because it was pretty much a jump scare. Yeah, guess where they came from? That is the second annoying thing that has been made by this system. So yeah.
How about that? Old auto doc's back online. Well, alright, come here, let's have a look at you.
What the hell? What the hell are you?
Well, he ain't the fittest horse that ever ran a race, but he don't appear in immediate danger of keeling over. I can patch you up if you want.
Can you do anything beyond healing me?
Well, Well, firstly, I would say providing wholeness of the body is service enough, but if you must know, I'm also programmed with cosmetical subroutines. Diagnostic says they're offline at the moment, though. Something about corrupted data files and all manner of such foolishness. If you want a haircut or a nose job that won't leave you looking like a ghoul with alopecia, you'll have to find replacement discs for them. Also, and I won't swear to this, but I recollect at some point having a few implant installation modules. Can't speak to where they got to, though.
Okay, thank you.
Well,
we also had, I believe it was light switches? Wasn't light switches. Let me see here. What else can I unlock? So yeah, we're going to slowly be unlocking everything here. Oh good, we have a snoring altar dog.
Oh yeah, baby. Feels good to be online again. Yeah, all circuits online. Ready to receive your seed.
I'm scared.
Your seed, baby. I'm the original, certified, rarefied, testified GS-2000 biological research station. Yes, sir. I'm a seed cloning machine. You got seeds? I'll clone the shit out of them. It's the miracle of life, baby. You bring me some succulent genetic samples, and I'll work my mojo on them. Clone you up all kinds of plants. Oh, yeah. I can also break them down for you, if you're into the kinky stuff. Bring me any old plant parts, and I'll grind them up into salient cream for you. Yeah. You like that.
Downloaded the Java channel, exactly.
You know it, baby. I just need some samples, and I got you going. Take a few days, but trust me, it's all kinds of good.
Right, I'll go. We are not gonna be having a chat ever.
Oh God, look at you.
Oh God, the sink talks as well.
I suppose you'll want to clean up then?
Seem kind of worried about dirt.
Oh, it's just so unsanitary. Do you know how many germs are in 1 cubic centimeter of dirt? 70, 100 gajillion. Would you want that getting washed down your gullet day in and day out? I didn't think so.
I just came over to fill some of these empty bottles.
Oh, I'd love to, darling. But the circuits that allow me to dispense water into non-organic containers burn...
That is what I'm wondering as well, Kershaw.
You have to find a replacement for that module.
Just like a drink.
You can have as much as you like. Just, please...
And not only a conscious, but a conscious with seemingly a with a fear of germs. Oh, brother. Alright, back out we go. No, that's the wrong back out. Alright, back out we go. Let's see, where do we go right now for the next set? We go to Higgs Village, the X2 transmission array, and Big Mountain. Let's first go to the Big Mountain North Tunnel. That's a sink. Please don't tell me that the lights also have personalities. I think I might scream. That bonking works. Oh, there's something here. How interesting. Yeah, something. Yeah, that crashing is not normal. Super intelligent. Yeah, the air personality. And neurotic precisely. It is basically like what you. It's basically like you had a perfectly good sink. Why did you mess up the perfectly good sink? There you go. Like, you had an absolutely, perfectly fine sink right here, right now, not doing anything, and you ruined it. Creepy. This reminds me a lot of a Fallout 3 quest that I want to forget existed. Where do we need to be here? Someone was obsessed with time in here, I think. I'm not certain what is giving me that idea, but yeah, okay, this is freaking me out. Someone here was obsessed. But okay, that's the jukebox. Oh god, the jukebox has a personality now. Ah yes! Let's give the jukebox a personality. What's the worst that could happen? I mean, to be fair, you do get a radio DJ, so, you know, I'm probably not quite going to say bad things, because, hey! I was one once in a far, far past, so, you know. Probably shouldn't say too much about that. Anyway, we are gonna go somewhere that is outside of here. I think I have found the exit, but I'm not certain. This also reminds me a lot of, oh, what's it called? There is a plotline in Better Call Saul. That, especially season 4, that kind of reminds me of this as well. And the plotline is, I'm not so, okay, allow me a question here. Which one of you are planning to watch Better Call Saul in the near future or the future and don't want to get spoiled on it? And, or are watching it right now and don't want to get spoiled on it? Because I don't, Better Call Saul, hang on. Watching Better Call Saul, as in Saul Goodman, Breaking Bad. Because I don't want to spoil anything, and it where we just were reminds me of a very important. Never heard of it. That. Are you German? Are you aware with Breaking Bad? No, 1 second. Find out what it. Okay. As for German. If you have... didn't watch it either. Well, fair enough in that case. So, in that case, I'm just gonna go ahead and spoil this, because people had their chance once I find this. So, basically, in Better Call Saul, there is an entire... In Season 4, there is an entire plotline devoted to building a massive meth lab. We're talking, like, industrial-sized. And the workers coming from Germany had to live in basically like 8 houses that remind me a lot of the houses in Higgs Village. In that, just like Higgs Village, it was in a building. And basically, whoever lived in whoever lived in there was not allowed to ever get out. And it kind of ends, and that's rather tragic, with Werner Ziegler, who is the main engineer, dying because he wanted to go to his wife and escaped, and all kinds of shenanigans ensue. That is to say, he gets killed on orders of the main boss. So yeah, very sad. I have also, speaking of which, I have been rewatching Better Call Saul lately because season 6 is about to come out. Sometime this year, hopefully. And I am really curious in seeing how that's gonna go. Anyway, I'm looking for something here. I am looking for you. Now we're here, and actually now that we're here, we might as well go ahead and for Toaster, Muggy, and the Bookshed. Oh, brother. Well, I mean, while we're here, might as well go ahead and get to the satellite dish. But yeah, anyway, also in case in regards to Breaking Bad, it's good if you are interested in that kind of thing. Oh no! Whatever shall I do against your lethal? What was it again? Robo-scorpions? Oh, you mean these ones? Nah. Not going to. I have thought about it, Dr. Mobius, and I have decided... Nah. I'm not gonna bring it back. I'm gonna steal it for myself. Also, I have night vision now. The cuckoo's nest. Okay. I know that there's something in it that we need to grab soon, so might as well go to grab it now. Also, I don't know what color this is, because I'm colorblind while I'm watching this, while I'm in this state. So that thing can't tell me if this is good or not. Where's the cuckoo's nest? There should be an entrance to the cuckoo's nest in here somewhere. Oh well, not my problem. Let me see here. The next one is... All my friends have off switches. Oh, it actually is in the cuckoo's nest. Okay. Kind of want to say, like, I'm pretty certain that there's like a quest thing here that I need to grab. So yeah, the cuckoo's nest is where all of the lobotomites live. Teddy bear, Darla will like that. Yes, we are going to pretend as if Darla does not exist. Ow! Me! Oi! Did nobody ever told you that it's mean to go ahead and hit people? Hang on 1 second. And I want to say like, oi. Toaster is being worshipped by... Okay... That's definitely not creepy whatsoever. Let me see here. That definitely is not creepy. No, nope. Not at all. I am blind. There's another one in X Village. Are you serious? Okay, where is it this time? It is in... Let's see here. Is it in here? It's in 101? Apparently someone here loved to have a good bar going, which, you know what? As far as things to approve of. There you go, I can see again. Apparently someone here was obsessed with America. That's the book should. Yeah, that's not creepy at all. So I feel it's a sentence I'm going to be saying a lot. It's right there, so then this is where I need to be. Let's see here, what else do we have? Come on, let me at the very least finish up all of the things. Okay, let me see here. The next one is there. So let's go to the preservation lab. Which apparently is, I think, a bad idea to go to. Yes, it is. According to that, it is. And we're going to follow Ulysses' advice. And not go there. If Ulysses says that it's a bad thing, it's probably a good idea to just don't. me see, what do we have here? Oh, I should mention there is a cave somewhere in this place with the legendary bloatfly that is level 50. DNA Z14 pepsine DNA splicing. Yeah, how about no? Hang on, I can do like a little quest here soon. Let me check here something. Data miscellaneous challenges. Oh yeah, we've already done the those GRAs, so we need dying at much of the living, historical property, man-machine interface, kill, kill Mojave Wasteland, Mr. Cutsies. Death Hunter Pro with switchblades, dynamite. Kill Mojave Cazadores with tin grenades and long fuse dynamites and time bombs. Vault 13's Revenge. Oh yeah, we're still working on that one as well. But not here. It seems like we need man-machine interface, which is kill Mojave Wasteland, Mr. Cutsies and Sentry robots. We can do that by just killing them. Crackerjack and Deathclaw Hunter Pro, or against all tyrants. Hang on. Rangers, Sequoias, Brush, Service Valves, and Carbon Repeaters. Ooh, interesting. I don't think we need to be here, right? Please don't tell me we need to be here. Where do we need to go? Hang on, world map is being weird. Apparently it is like right here. Oh, there it is. I see it. There we go, that's Maggie. Let's go ahead and install all of the personality. Can't. What do you mean? You cannot fast travel when there are enemies nearby. I am. Oh God! Castadors will always be scary. Well, let's go ahead and install them, shall we? Let's start with the bookshop because you're the closest.
Good day, citizen.
I think that's so funny.
Library Processing Unit 232.
Thank you, Jabba. I had noticed it.
Online and ready to eradicate sedition.
Eradicate sedition?
Of course, citizen. That's my duty and sole joy in life. All those books from before the war, full of seditious, treasonous, complicated thoughts. Just dump them in and lickety-split. I'll have them pulped, scrubbed clean, and pressed out again clean and white, and sedition-free.
Can you do anything besides processing books?
What good is eradicating sedition if the malcontents have ready access to the means to make more, citizen? I can also process pencils and clipboards. Wait a moment. Pencil processors offline? Pencil processors offline? Apologies, citizen. It seems traitors have absconded with that module. If you can find a backup copy of the module, I will happily eradicate your ability to create seditious literature.
I was not aware that Stephen Colbert had found his way into this game, but now that we know.
Blank books are better for the mind, citizen. Real science by real men in lab coats has proved that introducing outside thoughts confuses the brain. Blank books encourage the reader not to question, but to blindly and zealously accept what's put in front of him. Also, I suppose you could use them to keep a journal.
I feel like I should mention this. Stephen Colbert was, until the early 2010s, playing a character on a show called The Colbert Report, which was basically taking the piss out of American conservatism.
Citizen, that sounds dangerously seditious. If my re-indoctrination module was installed, I'd take care of that for you. Sadly, that system was cut for budget concerns, so you'll have to perform your own indoctrination. Now, to begin with, you'll need a cage that can fit over your head and a sack of mole rats.
So, once upon a time, this was a piss take. And with everything that I've been hearing about American conservatism, it no longer is a piss take, which is slightly scary. Anyway, light switches.
Oh my. Partial functionality restored. That's less than optimal.
It's not often that I made a light switch with brains and beauty. I think I'm gonna like it here.
Oh, well, that's very sweet of you. Maybe one of these nights we can discuss theorems.
I am desperate enough that I'm trying to woo a light switch. I will leave you guys to get a headcanon for that going. I'd enjoy that.
Me too. Hope you can keep up. I work pretty fast. Here, something for you to brush up on.
Thank you. Nice. What function do you serve?
Dr. Mobius and I were deeply involved in research on the ability of light levels to enhance human cognition.
Ooh. What were the results? That actually sounds really interesting.
We observed a fascinating phenomenon. Certain spectra of visible light actually increased cognitive function and reasoning ability. Of course, Dr. Mobius's brain is so big already, we had a hard time measuring it.
Can you turn those lights on for me?
As much as I'd love to, I'm afraid not. The data from that study has gone missing. You'll have to find a backup if you want to use the smart lights.
Okay, thank you. I am desperate enough to try to woo a light switch. Okay, so anyway, casually moving. Let's go ahead and activate the jukebox. Let's have some.
Dig that sweet music. Damn, it's good to be back online.
What's your purpose here?
Dig, I'm an acoustical wizard, kid. Old Doc Mo used me to prototype his sonic weapon designs. Get me a good sample base to work from, and I can whip up a wave that makes Jericho look like a kazoo.
You seem pretty laid back for an agent of destruction.
Why not? Ain't like I got nothing to prove. Not like that toaster. Now that boy got some issues.
Can you do anything like that for me?
Got yourself a sonic emitter, don't you? Thought so. Bring that old thing on in here and bring me some sound samples and I'll make that baby sing. Or scream. If that's what you want.
Okay, good to know. I don't think I have anything, but I appreciate it, Blind Diode Jefferson. Oh yeah, that's right, the toaster apparently also have... Okay, so, just for my reference, they've ruined a perfectly good thing with basically making it terrifying. They ruined a book dispenser by making it a parody of everything to do with American conservatism as it was during Fallout. They managed to ruin a perfectly good light switch by making it horny. How are they going to ruin a perfectly good toaster?
I am online once again! Tremble, world, before my electric heating coil of doom!
Oh, fuck me. Okay, that's how they ruined a perfectly fine toaster. Okay! I'm almost afraid to ask what your function is.
You should be afraid! I am the scourge of all small appliances, and the boogeyman that keeps lesser toasters awake at night.
So you murder toasters?
Not just murder! I tear them apart and render them down to their base components. Once their guts are spilled, you can do with them what you like.
I've got some toasters for you.
Well, what have we got here? Another innocent little toaster. Come here. I won't hurt you. Ha! Gotcha! Oh yes, the sweet smell of spilled electric guts. The sparking diodes. I fucking live for this!
Anything else?
That was a nice little cat nap. How long was I out?
A light switch that turns me on? I must be dreaming.
Oh, you. I bet you say that to all the light switches.
I do, in fact, say that to all the right switches. But never, I'm all yours, baby.
Now, don't you go getting a girl's hopes up if you don't mean it. Oh, who am I kidding? I'll believe you anyways. Why don't you take this to remember me by?
I saw another light switch in the other room. Do you control that one too?
Oh, her. Trust me, sweetie, you're better off not thinking about that frigid little ice queen.
German, you should be very glad I don't have a sad trombone here, because that is the worst dad joke that I've heard in 2022 so far. Sounds like there's some bad blood between you.
That bitch. She thinks she's so much better than everybody just because her processors are bigger. Ooh, she makes me so mad.
Yeah, then, forget that said anything.
Sure thing, sweetie.
Are you some kind of novelty talking light switch?
I was Dr. Mobius's personal assistant. We were studying, oh shoot, what was it? Oh yeah, lightning. No, wait, lighting. That's right, how lighting affects human interaction.
And what did you find out?
Oh, it was super exciting. It turns out that some pretty colored lights can make you way better at talking to people.
Okay, I'm assuming that this is good.
Oh, I'd love to, sweetie, but I don't have the programming. All the data from the experiments was lost. You'd have to go out into that nasty old crater and find the backup copy.
I mean, now, before anyone accuses me of... Now, but before anyone accuses me of hitting it on with 2 light switches, my defense, it gets very lonely out there in the Mojave Wasteland, and I mean, I need some love as well. What the hell are you?
You! Hey, you! Yeah, you! Got any bugs?
Who are you? Shaking his cat, he's like...
You really want to know about me? No one ever asks about Muggy. You made me so happy. Maybe you've seen some of those big, imposing Securitrons with their lovely laser guns and rocket launchers and scary faces. I'm not one of those. Dr. O was always jealous of House Industries, and he thought it would be fucking hilarious to build a tiny neurotic Securitron. Big fucking laugh! So, you got any coffee cups for me now?
Why do you want bugs?
Why do you want mugs, huh? You some kind of sick mug hoarder? Oh god, give me the coffee cup, please! It's sitting there in your pack, taunting me! Sorry. Sorry. I got a little carried away. It's just all those goddamn
What would I suggest?
clean them and breaks my heart!
You seem really obsessed with bugs.
Of course I'm obsessed. They made me this way. You think I don't know how crazy I sound? Of course I do. They programmed me to know that too. They made me just to torture me. But you know, it's the neglect that hurts the most. Hey everybody, let's turn ourselves into robot brains in jars. Do you know how many coffee cups giant robot brains in jars use on a daily basis? Not fucking many!
Well, I'm afraid to ask here, but what do you do with the bugs?
I'm supposed to keep them clean. Oh god! The thought of all those dirty dishes out there makes me crazy. Most of them are probably beyond saving now. The only thing left is break them down and process them for raw materials.
I mean, the voice actor is having a fucking laugh right now. Like, I will guarantee you that the voice actor was having the time of his life here. Can you do anything else?
Anything else, he asks? Like I don't long for the chance to be more than an erotic busboy. If you must know, at one point Dr. Mobius programmed me to manufacture electronic components in my central chassis. That module got corroded when the toaster spilled hot crumbs down my fence, though. If you find a backup somewhere, I could maybe do that for you.
Okay, let's change the subject real fast. I don't have any marks, sorry.
Of course you don't. Why would you? You're not an insane robot obsessed with coffee cups. To you, they're just worthless junk.
You gotta go.
Sure. wants to.
And if a woman is skinny, don't trust her. It means that she don't eat much.
Oh my god, it looks.
And if she can't cook, she won't read a book. And that's not a situation to be in. And one last thing.
Influencing people. Yeah, let's go ahead and help these poor mugs. X14 research Signal Hills transmitter. There we go. So basically, this is batshit insane. I just want to have said here, this is batshit insane. Wait, outside? You're not making sense here. Oh. Oh, it is right on top of there. Gotcha. Yeah, if you don't mind, buddy. I've got other stuff to do. But yeah, like, I get the feeling that the voice actors were having a lot of fun with these characters. Bonk. And there we have the main computer upgrade layer mod prismatic lens. Sure? Not quite sure what that means, but yeah. Okay. Now, where is our friend? He's right there, okay. I suggest we go somewhere else. Somewhere else like... Oh, that looks like a prison. Let's go ahead and explore the prison. Everything but staying here with the massive red dot. That could be a Cazador for all we know. What exactly happened here? Like, what was this? So first of all, that's a ham radio. Someone had a lot of ammunition here, that much is for certain. Eliza's advanced lair. Hello. That sounds like a lovely weapon to use. Let's see here. Little Yangtze. Okay, there are a lot of people here. Let me first of all go and get myself some plain red paste. And... Hey, buddy. Come on, I just want to play. I want to explore here, but the fact that you are going to try and kill me kind of stops me from doing that. There we go. Okay, so let's see here. What do we have here? Got some bottle caps. This looks like a surprisingly safe place if you can like kind of get it rid of enemies. Let's see here. Oh, hello. It's a bunch of robots. There we go. Those are no longer robots. Let's see here. Oh, it's another one. Hi, buddy. Bye, buddy.
Klein, as useless as the bottle of the same name. Well, except as an example of an object that uselessly tries to fulfill its purpose.
There are a lot of robots here, to be honest. I'm getting the feeling that this wasn't a prisoner's camp. Now there is something right here as well. This is the Big Mountain Westernal. let's do some exploring right here.
Engaging hostile target.
Okay, there we go. This seems like it was a more general kind of thing. Luckily for me, we can repair our X as required, because there are a lot of them around here. The custodian, eh?
Able to, good.
Where's my powder bag? Okay. Now I believe that there is like...
Unable to, good.
I believe that there is like a thing here. The thing is these kinds of places, there's always either something useful here or some information that relates back to the normal game. A lockpick of 75. What is... Ooh, now you are teasing me. You have now officially teased me with a hard lock. There we go. Science is 75 as well. Speech is at 60. Melee weapons goes to 70. Scat biter up a bit. And at level 28, we can also grab... let me see here. Plus 25 in melee and unarmed weapons. Against centaurs, night stalkers, portplans. Yes, please. Okay, so what was the... Kind of wondering, like, why there was a levels... Oh, there's a bunch of drain stuff here. That might be partially be the reason why. Oh, this is satellite. I can bonk stuff again! Yeah, I can bonk stuff once more. Okay, so this place wasn't a waste of time. Yeah, baby! Look at me, bonk. And an empty sensor says, bro, that's kind of pointless. Oh, wait, hang on. There's a recipe unarmed skipbook. Nice. Anyway, let's go ahead and have a look at where else can we go. It seems like... Oh, there's another... Oh, there is one here at the big... Wait, there is one here at the Big Mount of Westall? I didn't see it in that case. Well, then I guess we're gonna have to go ahead and do some more searching, because I did not see it. Let me see. I am blind. Make computer upgrade, auxiliary recharger. I am absolutely blind that I did not see that the first time that we went in here. Oh well. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I have a fist. And I can punch stuff with it. The next one is actually part of the main quest, so I might as well go and do that right now. Although I believe we're going to...
There is no standing on the green pipes. If you are standing on the green pipes, please get off them at once.
Yes! I have found my new favorite weapon. Let's see, what do we have here? Recover the X13 gloves, boots, chest plate. Okay, let me see here. What do we have here? Okay. We have successfully created a capacitance module capable of emitting focused electromagnetic pulse from a sonic emitter. So the gun was sent to X8 for further study. Okay, that is good to know. So, enhanced stuff. Gotcha. Let's see here. Let's go into some exploring. We have some boats. Let's see here. What else are we going to have? We have a prototype plate and a Chinese spec ops mail, which, based on the fact that it is weightless, or has a weight, means that our sneak has been increased by 4. Nice. Let me see here. Beanpot edition for the VR sim, like Jack and the Beanstalk reference. Okay. Test subject observations. It's a thing. Rio, work right across the damn ramp from me. Walk your ass over here and say what you want to say. Stop wasting my... Okay. Okay, it's the same message that was sent before. Gotcha. We need... That's Nuka-Cola Victory. Good to know. Keeping that in mind. That says Night Stalker test area, and that to me says nope. Stealth test area 2. Oh, come on now. The hell? I'll take that. How much better are you than... You're probably better. So we have an axe, we have a box, and VR simulation node. Let me take a look at this. I've never actually opened this door before, so this is curious. With my dying breath, I write that I hate this VR simulation so much. It has killed us. Now I will kill it. Okay. Getting bonked achievement going, and why are you not full life? My getting bonked, I'm not full life because we are in an area where being at full life isn't necessarily needed. There you go, that's what I was looking for. You have obtained the Oral Stealth Suit. Not only can it be upgraded through testing in X13, it also has medics and stimpack reserves for all your pain dampening needs. Medics and stimpacks not included. Well, let me go ahead and get some water. Camel of the Mojave. Oh, okay, nice. Let me see here. You're over encumbered and cannot run. I'm aware. I'm gonna go ahead and throw some stuff out. 9 iron I'll keep that. I'll get rid of you. No longer needing the 9 iron, the X2 and 10 iron is going to be useful. I still need to get rid of so let me go and get rid of some miscellaneous stuff. Oh, we did have cups! We have lied.
Hello, it's nice to meet you.
We have lied to Muggy.
Today. We're okay on Stimpaks.
We lied to Muggy. And I'm okay with that, to be
Running
perfectly.
low on medics.
Let me see, a Night Stalker research. I believe the latest serum has proven to be a success. Under human observation, the creatures remain visible, but some of the nighttime recordings reveal the serum is working. The animals appear to be learning how to use the new cloaking ability when no one is around. Perhaps there's a physical limitation or some mental drawback to the ability, which prevents its usage under duress. Let me see. VR sim is corrupted. Sounds like there's a bug in the software somewhere. Expecting shipment notices. Okay, we've seen all those before. So... let us go ahead and do some testing.
Online. Please use the terminal below to begin user synchronization.
Alright. Let's do some science. This observation area right here. There's some observational areas as right here as well. Deluxe chemistry stat. Nice, let's get some step backs. Office 2 observation area. Another out of order. Okay. Sure. And we have some more observation decks. Let's go to see where we can start testing stuff. Let's do a science! For science. I'm feeling like Cave Johnson from Portal 2 at the moment. Takes a couple minutes. Let's see a test terminal. Please select from the following options. Begin basic infiltration test.
This is the basic stealth test. The robots will be looking for us, but we won't let them find us.
For this test, you must steal a document in the administrator's office without being detected by the patrolling robots. A successful run will automatically update the suit software and award an item in the supply cabinet.
If you want to be sneaky, turn off your Pip-Boy light.
Alright then. Come on, buddy, move. Move. And we are deactivating these right now, because that way, in the future, because these robots stay deactivated throughout all the tests. So we can make our life a whole lot easier that way. We're just gonna wait here. In what is a semi-normal office building, it seems. I had expected worse based on the RoboBrains, although I do not like that camera. There we go. That's not the way to go. Come on, buddy, turn around. Goodbye. Let's see. Oh, these are toilets. Oops. Where exactly is the... Oh, here it is. Okay, never mind.
Test data processed. Firmware updated to version 1.1. Boot damping sensors online.
Oh, hi! bonk, bonk, bonk. We can upgrade this quite a few times, actually.
Need robot bugs. Sneaking down. Fighting now.
Oh, look at that! They are actually helping us. Trying to help us. They are not trying to help us. They were just killing them first. My bad.
Take this. It will help.
There we go. Like I said, robots will stay off.
Fighting over.
And technically, this is all we technically have to do, but where is the fun in that? When we can do more.
Ready, steady, fighting.
Robo-Scorpion, attack!
So we are going to go ahead and bonk. As the final thing for today, we're going to fully upgrade our stealth suit.
I see you. Now I end.
There we go, those are a bunch of bunks. Anyway, let's go ahead, start the next test. Let me first of all open the robot save. Next up, begin advanced infiltration.
This is the advanced test.
What is this?
For laser tripwires.
You must sneak to and steal a document from the administrator's office without being detected by the patrolling robots. Laser tripwires have been added for increased difficulty. Alright, let's do it. Once again, general rule of thumb, you can disarm all of these to help yourself in future runs. Oh, they don't say I deactivated, my bad. I thought they stayed deactivated for some reason.
Too bad. We hit a tripwire. That one was totally my fault, though. We can start again at the terminal. Sorry.
Oh, we can also just kill all of the robot bins. My bad. Oh, got it. You know, like, hitting robots is just stealth with additional steps. You know, like, let me put it this way. You can't be...
combat. Just kidding.
You can't be found out if there's no one to find you out.
I'm not supposed to give hints, but maybe you can disable the tripwires.
Think of it this way. You can't get hit.
Too bad. We were spotted by robots. Go back to the terminal to restart the test. Oh, I won't mess up again. Those robots would normally help defend us and the facility if we're attacked. Fighting over.
There we go. See, I like to use the interesting way of stealth. That is to say, bonk. Just bonk them a whole lot and they are no longer going, and you no longer have a problem with stealth.
I'm not supposed to give hints.
All that matters is that people don't notice you. How they don't notice you.
Lit up. Is it Christmas?
See, the thing with these kinds of things is it doesn't matter how you do stealth. All that matters is that you aren't the first person. There we go. Let's just take all of this. I mean, this is...
Maybe there's a way around the tripwires.
1 second. There we go, let's try that again. Now we should have every single one of them.
I'm not supposed to give hints, but maybe you can disable the tripwires.
I believe I already have disabled all the tripwires, but it could be me. At least as far as I'm aware. Yeah, I must have it. Okay, that's not the way to go.
We're all lit up. Is it Christmas?
Yes. See, I like to give the people trying to find me a bit of a hint. So that it's easier to find me. I like to be a sporting type of person like that.
We're all lit up. Is it Christmas? Test data processed. Firmware updated to version 1.2. RO subnet online.
Okay, very good. I have no idea what the our subnet is, but hey, sounds great to me. There we go. Our subnet online, whatever that means. I bet it just means you're doing absolutely amazing and there's nothing you have done, nothing wrong at all at any point in time. Let's see, what's the next test? Come on, give me something hard.
This is an expert stealth test. If you thought the lasers were bad, wait till you see the proximity mines.
Oh, good! For this test, yada yada yada, laser tripwires and proximity detectors have been activated for increased difficulty.
Hit boy lights on. Too bad. We triggered a mine. If you go back to the terminal to restart the test, I'll do better next time.
Oh, so that's how that's going to work. Okay.
Psst. If you hack the mines, this will go lots faster.
We can just walk here. Don't mind me. That is the wrong lock once more. I always forget that I need to go like further.
Test data processed. We're updated to version 1.3.
Ooh, +1 agility. Nice.
User's physiology.
Nice. I assume that there's something else here though, because there was something about a Night Stalker, and that means that there are more tests yet to do. Let me see here. There we go. Let's see what the... I believe there's one more test that we need to do with Night Stalkers, if I remember correctly.
Are we being watched?
Maybe. You tell me, Suit. You're the one that's supposed to be sneaky and stuffy. Begin robot compliance test.
This is the robot compliance test. If you sneak up on a robot, you can disable it. It's so easy, even I can't mess up.
For this test, you must disable all active robots without being detected. We need to calibrate the suit's FCG, field compliance generator, to the proper variance. All security measures are active. A successful run will be awarded with... Ooh.
Stealth boys are a robot's big weakness.
Oh, so this is basically what we did before, just with all of the security added. Okay.
This is the robot compliance test. If you sneak up on a robot, you can disable it. It's so easy, even I can't mess up.
Okay, there we go. Okay, very good indeed. Move.
Test data
Your reward tab
processed.
has been placed in the
Firmware
reward tab.
updated to version 1.4. Impulse accelerator online.
Nice. Oh, plus sneak speed. Ooh. Nice. But I believe, like I said before, that there's one more thing we can do. Yes, nice. Apparently not. Okay. Well, in that case, time to get out of here. Go back to the sink. Actually...
No more medicine. So sad. Steady.
Bonk, 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 bonk. Come on, bonk, bonk. Good time to keep bonking.
Cessation of hostility complete.
Very good. Let me take the coffee mug from Muggy. And let's go here for the Night Stalker research, because I believe there's something here we can do. At the very least, we know how the Night Stalkers escaped. Whether or not that's a good thing, I'll leave to you. Okay.
Sneaking done. Fighting now.
Okay. Some fighting is being happening upstairs, it seems. That's good? Maybe? I don't know. Is that good?
Guys dealt with.
Apparently it is. Served meat.
Time to fight.
Let me see. Actually, I can... Strange cask with battle brew. Alright. Let me go to get some pursuit.
That's all.
Let me see. Is it strange meat or is it preserved meat? It's preserved meat.
Sneaking done. Fighting now.
As this is technically cooking. Oh, this is food. Speaking of which, how far are we actually with the food? Okay, we are 2 fights of the way done. Nice. We are slowly but steadily getting to a point where we are actually capable of finishing up the achievement.
Are you being watched?
Bye. Okay. Fully admitting, I was not quite expecting that.
That's all.
75. That's 80. Yeah, shall we get it to 100? No, let's keep it at 98. Nah, let's move it to 100. There we go. First scale up at 100. And let's go to add butter. Okay. So, that's a thing. That just happened. It seems there isn't much else we can do here. But now we know how the Night Stalkers were released into the wild. Yay! Also, let's go and give the mark to Muggy. Let's be kind to him.
Pip-Boy lights on.
Yeah, I know. There we go. Pip-Boy lights are off.
Time to fight.
Bonk. Come on, allow me to bonk you. There we go. Good boy. Come on. See, the reason I'm deliberately doing this is because I get damaged by that, and that's good. That's what we want. The more damage, the more we can heal. Of course, that does not mean that you're supposed to cripple me. One second. There we go. When I say that you're supposed to hit me, it does not mean that I give you permission to go ahead and break my arms, if possible. You know, that's not kind. Hey, look at that! It's Star Battle Bottle Cap. Nice. Bonk, bonk. Come on. Oh, hang on. First I need to deal with you. There we go. Come on.
That all?
You know what? That works. Let me see where's the quest. It is influencing people. Oh, for fuck's sake. 1 second. Need to go back in first. Need to grab the thing for the sink. My apologies. I had forgotten to grab it. Is it right here? Where is it? This is a box of detergent because I left it there. Where is... Seemingly in here. Where is... Oh, there are 2 things here. Okay, so apparently I was a dum-dum. Question here is, where am I being a dum-dum with? It's not what I'm looking for. Sink. Where are your upgrades? It's a bunch of playing cards. That's a sexy slipwire, we already have that. I will take the Sunset Sarsaparilla, thank you very much. Where the... It's Technician. So, final thing for today, I'm kind of searching for where the sink's upgrades are. Because they apparently are meant to be here. Maybe I need to like activate the thing? Ah, there we go. That's at the very least an upgrade, I guess. Let me see if I can find it on the local map. Huh. It is apparently meant to be... hang on, I think I know.
Starting combat. Just kidding.
Let's look this back, thank you. It is meant to be right here. So, I don't know where they want me.
Hit boy lights on.
I know. Wait! I'm not being crazy, right? Like, it's meant to be here. In fact, I'm supposed to be staring right at it. Ah, I see where it is. I see. I didn't check the computer. I did actually check the computer.
Lights on.
I did check the computer actually. Oh, never mind. There we go. Things auto dock. Is there anything else here? Apparently there is something else here as well. Well, in that case, I'll just, I guess, keep on searching for things. Need to follow the other one. But I'm getting the feeling that I need to go upstairs. I'm not deliberately like trying to stream for longer than I need to, but it's just that there are a couple of things here and I don't want to have to return here if possible. There we go. Now we can go ahead and leave this place, go to the sink, install them, and then call it a day for today. But yeah, like we've like we didn't get any like achievements, but we made some good progress on some of them. Most notably, I have to go to the Crows lab. I have to go to the splicing labs on Friday. I already don't like that. Let me go ahead and install the upgrades.
Don't even talk to me.
Mental chat, wrestler world, auxiliary recharge trip, and medical lens.
Might I be of service?
Thank you.
I've seen you with.
And implement Y7.
You require some.
The barber module of the autodock is now available. Okay, good to know. Let's do one. Maggie, I brought you something.
Oh, sweet, sweet fulfillment! I'll break these down for you just as fast as I can.
Process coffee mugs and dishes. There we go, we made Maggie happy as the final thing for today. So yeah, let me go ahead and add in that through save. So that's Fallout New Vegas for today. We did a lot in regards to prep work. We've made sure that a couple of companion quests will be kicking off once they begin. And we started Old World Blues and we listened to someone talk for over an hour because apparently that's fun nowadays. I'm going to put in the outro music real fast. Now I should mention before we start with the outro, let me just start them. There we go. There are a couple of really interesting things that are going to be happening over the coming few weeks. Can't say much yet. I'm right now in talks with some people over more stuff added to the stream that are going to help make it professionalize it a bit more. That is Fallout New Vegas for today. Hope you guys had fun. Next stream is Friday at 7 PM. Then Saturday we continue with more Fallout New Vegas. Then Sunday sessions and then Monday once again Fallout New Vegas. Oh no, wait, hang on. I'm making a mistake here. No, I'm not actually. The 11th of February, so that's over about in 2 weeks. My bad, I'm making a mistake. So yeah, normal schedule next week. Any streams can just end early or not happen at all as a result of university as usual. Hope you guys had fun. I definitely had. We will be finishing up Old World Blues in the next stream on Friday. I'm going to see if there's anyone I can read. The answer is no. Because you guys probably aren't interested in Final Fantasy. So, I wish you all a very lovely, happy Monday evening or afternoon or night or whatever. And I'll see you guys on Friday. Also, part 2 of Zero Time Dilemma is going up on Wednesday at 6 PM.